Well, hello. When I was working on my previous video, I had a lot of problems with music copyrights. The video was blocked several times and it was really difficult to replace the blocked parts with something else. I'm sure there are many experienced YouTubers who have faced the same problems. But since I don't care about money, because I don't have a lot of views, I thought it would be okay not to be monetized. At least my video wasn't blocked, right? Yeah, total blocking isn't cool. Anyway, what people who talk about music usually do to avoid copyright problems on YouTube. Let's have a look. The first is to use part that's too short to be recognized by the algorithm. The second is to use voice over the music, using copyright-free music such as live versions, using cover versions, and of course licensing the music. All these solutions have right to life, but we need to dive deeper to understand the weaknesses of all of them. Firstly, YouTube algorithms are constantly evolving, and there are huge resources behind it. So if 5-8 years ago it was possible to use less than 30 seconds of a song, now it's somewhere around 3 or maximum 5. Just imagine the situation. This solo after the chorus is so cool, check it out. And then I put this in. Of course, if you're a huge music fan and know the whole song, your brain will play it next. But otherwise, it's really impossible to illustrate the words about the band with such a short part. You can convey the information, but not the emotion that the song makes you feel. As for me, this is the most important thing I want to share with my audience. And even a few separated parts won't help in this case. So, what's next on the list? Voice over music. This solution is used by many big channels like WatchMojo or Loudwire. But to be honest, I don't even want to talk about it, just watch.
Lead the way to glory.
No one wants to lose, the gambling's for fools, but that's the way I like it, baby, I don't want to live forever.
It's a simple but outstandingly effective example.
What was your first thought? If it's shut up and let me listen to the music, then I and some other viewers in the comments agree with you. Okay, using the live versions is very popular among music bloggers and big channels too, especially now when the stage equipment is better and everyone has smartphones with a good quality cameras. What can I say, I did it too. It's good, but that but is huge when we talk about old bands like Black Sabbath. Sometimes it's really a dead end. Yeah, trying to find a live from 1978 is quite entertaining. Not to mention the fact that not all songs have live versions at all, like the tracks with Ian Gillan for Black Sabbath. So, if you want to do a top, you just can't do it without the album versions. Also, almost all lives from the 20th century that you can find in the internet were released as official albums and have copyright restrictions as well. Next on the list is cover versions. It was the method used to create the first Guitar Hero. There were problems to licensing all the music. Some covers can be really good, and I'm sure you've heard them yourself. Anyway, we're here about personalities, right? And it would be unfair to talk about, I don't know, Dio and Use Killswitch Engage cover. However, there may be copyrights as well. hopefully we have another solution that can be almost ideal. It's the licensing of music. There are a lot of services that help creators to buy a license for music tracks at not so high price. Even YouTube itself has launched Creator Music, so you can buy a license directly from your YouTube studio. Unfortunately, it works now only in the US, so I don't know how good it is. So, what's the problem? Actually, there are two. Firstly, as always, not all tracks are available on these services. Let's try Sabbath Bloody Sabbath from Black Sabbath. Oops, no, there is no Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, so maybe Heaven and Hell? Nope. The second problem is the cost. Yes, if you want to make a reaction video for a song, it will be quite cheap, let's say from $20 to $50. On the other hand, my last video had 13 songs from the main list and 5 from the honorable mentions, so even the cheapest tracks will cost me about $400. Without monetization it's critical, I just can't afford it. Okay, let's sum up. What should you do, or what will I do in this case? I don't know. Write your suggestions in the comments. All the best.